and welcome to a brand new series that I am bringing to this channel. Maybe a lot of other YouTubers have done this, I don't know, but the people most famous for this are Top Gear and Amazon. That's right, Top Gear and Grand Tour, should I say. Yeah, so please BBC and, Amazon, don't sue me. Please, if you don't want this up, just let me know. Send me an email. Just do that. But yes, we are going to be taking some cars around tracks, just that boring sort of thing. Definitely no one's ever thought of it. So, the whole premise of this series is each episode I will be picking a car. This is the first car, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 2016. As you can see, max power is 491 brake horsepower. As you can see, we're leaving everything, and I mean everything, standard as it is. So we are, of course, going to leave the power as it is. We are going to be changing a few things, I'd say. But, yeah, it's just a nice looking car. As you can see, the max torque is 47. I don't know what the other stuff is. 1,420 kilograms. And the best thing about it is rear wheel drive. And it just looks a beautiful looking car. Now, like I said, we are going to change a few things. We are going to be taking the traction control right off, because we want a bit of fun in the corners once we put the power down. And we are also going to be putting on racing super soft tyres. Now, I did try and record, this is all recorded at the same time. I was trying to live record my voiceover, but something went wrong, so I am doing a voiceover. That's why you can hear me clapping every time everything moves. But yes, the first... the track that we are going to be playing on is to Tsukuba Circuit. It's a very a short circuit, but it is a lot of fun. But we are going to get into it in a second, hopefully, if I remember to click X. I was almost playing it, but yes, this is the car in question. It's a beautiful looking car. Now let's talk about it. A lot of people don't like it because it looks so much like the original. And it's already trying to bite my head off by the looks of things. But yeah, it's so much like the original kind of, the old Porsches and that. But this one just feels so much nicer. As you all know, I have got the traction control off and I've been putting the power down to the corners, but it just doesn't want to bite my head off too much. So I was like, okay, let's go really, really slow. Full power and understeer. There is understeer. And then we get that bit big of oversteer. And it's like, it's so unpredictable, and I decided to hit the handbrake for no reason at all. I wanted to do it on purpose, and then I was trying to drift around that corner, but it just didn't want to drift. It doesn't seem like a drift car. It's very planted around the corners. It's very, very quick as well. The acceleration on this thing is absolutely incredible. I mean, there are more cars to choose from, but already there we go. We're up to 100 miles an hour in fourth gear, or in third gear, should I say. We do a couple of laps, I think, just to get a couple of laps in, just to get a sighter. But yeah, also as well, guys, just let me know. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 turns on this track. Now, let me know, guys. What should I call them? I will definitely call them anything you want, or as long as they're in with reason. I would also as well happily change it to your channel name for one episode only. So let me know, guys, if you'd like one of them names, well, one of them turns, named after you. We did have a look at the settings as well. Like I said, I'm not the greatest of drivers, but I am trying to be as fair as possible. But I was wondering, okay, is everything sorted? ABS wasn't on, was on default, so I don't know. So, it might have ABS already, assisted brake settings or whatever it's called. But, it is a nice car. It does want to bite your head off sometimes, but then at the same time, it wants to keep planted and safe on the track. Now, this is where I start thinking about what I'm going to do next with what car. The next car I'm going to be using is the Ferrari 458 GT car. So it's the same sort of lines as this, and then we'll all see, just where the Ferrari and that stack up. Now, taking a drink of coffee. Unfortunately, you can't use every single car in the game on arcade mode, so I am going to be using the cars that I've got available in the garage and all that. So yeah, that's the sort of thing that I am going to be doing. Also as well, the loan cars that I will use. I will use the fast cars and I will use the slow cars. So let me know if there's any small cars that you want me to use, and in the future, like if there's any big cars you want me to use on this game. Now I am using the controller, but I am going to be looking at getting a steering wheel and pedal set, which is going to be very, very fun because, you know, I can't drive in real life and I don't see how that will affect me on this. But as you can see, it's still trying to bite my head off in the corners. It's like, no. But, you know, these things happen, and, you know, it's all a bit of fun. These aren't accurate times or anything. But we're about to head into the time trial itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit down, get your drink, because here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Damn, oh, that's perfect timing as well. But here we go, down to the first turn. First corner, shall I say. I'm very, very apprehensive. Like I said, I will give this all another go after a few months with the same cars, and I'll guarantee I'll be even quicker. You know, same settings and everything. But here we go into the chicane. It just looks so planted and it looks so nice. Now then, round that turn. Like I said, give me some names to call them, and I will definitely, you know, change the names. We do ride the curb a little bit there, and it gets very squirrely on the turning, but it looks so nice. Coming down to the second to last corner now, the long right hand hairpin. It's not really a hairpin, it's more of a just a long turn really. As I come down the back straight, look at this, all 491 brake horsepower's worth of power. Now, around this, I don't know if I should really call this a turn. I mean, technically it is, it's got a curb there and everything. But here we go. Okay, I had to change my voice for some reason, I don't even know why. But, and across the line we go. And we do that in a 1 minute, 1 second, 1.11.8. But I am going to round it up, so it'll be 1.19. Now, I will, at the end of each race, you know, put the times on the leaderboard right now, so you can see. But of course, at the moment, there is no point. So, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to remember this time. I will write it down on a piece of paper. I'll upload this still. And then next episode, we are going to, you know, actually do it. But anyway, that is the end of this episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload. And I will see you soon in another video. Goodbye, guys, and take care.